Okay guys, we're back at the extreme east end of the building. I'm standing at the top of the fire escape where most of you are familiar with. Here's the kitchen to the right. It looks like the same structure as before, but this is all new, but it is made out of used material. You'll see here another plan for Janice has made is a giant blackboard. This was easily done. We just attached plywood to a little frame and she painted with blackboard paint. You can see some of the old plaster that's still left on these walls. If it did not come off real easily, Glenn left it just for effect and save time and labor. These old fences here, if you recall, were the alongside of the old house. We took these down to make blinds for the furnaces. Moving over to the fireplace now. You'll see sheet metal here. And shortly when we show you the bathrooms, you'll see what we've been doing with that for siding. But this is the original fireplace. It has gas to it, but we need a burner. So if anybody out there has a fireplace burner, we could use that. Get a hold of Janice. This used to be the intakes for fireplace burning wood logs. We converted those to shelving for stereo components. And even there's a outlet back in there that you probably can't see on each side. There's wiring up here in the conduits for anything they want to put on the mantle, and the top one is for a TV to put up later. If anybody's got a flat screen TV, there's a need there. Here's more fencing from across the street at the old house again. It hides this furnace. I call your attention to this old cabinetry. This came out of the kitchen of the old house. You might want to look at these conduits running down the side of the building here. This whole upper stairs is wired surface mounting to give this industrial look. And we calculate by all the wire we bought, there's probably well over a mile of wiring in this building. Here's a swag light that Janice picked up somewhere. Maybe perhaps one of you gave it. There's going to be many of these in here. In fact, we have a need for them. There's going to be 2 chairs and a table here for a small sitting area. Then moving back towards the fireplace, she has plans to put maybe 3 couches here in a U shape, 2 here facing parallel or perpendicular to the fireplace with this coffee table in front. You've seen it, this yellow coffee table. And then another couch like so, forming a close-in sitting area. And if you could see the ceilings, there's outlets on the ceilings for attachment of swag lights later. We have a need there. If you have any real cool looking swag lights, similar to that, get a hold of Janice as well. Now we're going to move to the kitchen, where there's been a lot of renovating done. Okay guys, we're inside the kitchen now. Like I said, it looks very similar to what it was in the past, but these are all new walls because the others were falling down. This is an old transom window that Jamie Plemon donated for decorative effect. These are Edison lights sitting over the countertop. And these stools here were original to the building. In fact, there was 5 here at one time, and we removed, 2 of them were broken. We removed those and put a different board in. This countertop is made out of sackcrete, which is a form of concrete that has a lot of gravel in it. When you look at the surface closely, you can see pebbles, lots of pebbles. And we covered this with a glazing of epoxy, and it's a nice smooth surface now. But Glenn and I thought that would look like an old sidewalk, and we thought it was a bad look. Turns out most people like it better than the other. But anyway, we changed and made these counters out of just pure Portland cement, no gravel whatsoever. Now they have a kind of a black and white look to them, like a distressed marble with fine hairline cracks. This old sink was in the building when we started work here, back there in the back. It's a laundry sink, but it's going to be a kitchen sink here to save money and just for the look. Looks pretty neat. Notice the cabinets here as well. They came out of the old house, and Janice and Jamie, I think Lisa Boguette, repainted those black to give them the best look, and new knobs and handles. Someone donated us a new stove and a new refrigerator. The kitchen is complete except for the plumbing. So it has turned out very nice. Thank you all very much for your help in that. There will be need of help for people to clean this big building up really well when we finally open it. Now we're going to move to the bathrooms on the other end.